Yay!
Yay! Good evening, Courtney.
Hello, good evening, and bollocks.
Are you well?
No, I'm not, but I'm turning it into comedy. I'm going to be the righteous, angry comedian this week. Every institution on the planet deserves to get taken the piss out of. I realise going the grumpy route doesn't work, so it's all going to be piss takes. How are you, my friend?
I'm surprisingly okay today. Obviously, the obligatory argument with the old man, but on a positive note, I managed to get my van fixed, the aircon in my van fixed, after about 9 months.
Was it the fuse?
It was in the wrong position, like a tit.
I knew it. Good lad, good. Well,
So
you're a
thank
better
God.
man than I am to even try it. By the way, I must apologise for my
Nobody's here anyway.
breakup, if the voice is breaking up. In fact, this show is not sponsored by Skinny Broadband, who for 3 months have been failing to take responsibility for their piss poor internet. And in fact, they've been, maybe it's the modem. We'll send you a new modem. No, it's not the modem, but thanks for the new one. It looks identical to the last one. It's
another one.
Another. No, this happened. I'm just regurgitating the entire story.
I get you.
But broadly speaking, maybe it's because you've got too many devices on. Have you checked with the other family members? No, I'm fucking divorced. I live alone. There are no other devices plugged in. Next excuse, and the one they keep falling back on. It's the Ethernet, isn't it? It's because you're not plugged into the Ethernet. We've noticed that your technical information that you've been generously sending us is based on your phone. It's not. Maybe you should be plugged into the Ethernet. Well, A, you can't plug your phone into the Ethernet. There's no such adapter. And B, Apple are so over it with Ethernet. Hello, it's the 21st century. They don't have an Ethernet port in their computers either. But just after 3 months of the same tired BS, I thought, well, all right, just because I'm right all the time doesn't mean I should be arrogant. I'm not God. Maybe I'm actually wrong. So great personal expense. I purchased an Ethernet adapter to put into my USB-C port, plugged it in, just downloaded speed test just now, 1.7 megabits per second. That's not 16, is it? No, it's 1.7 with Ethernet. Are you happy now, Skinny, you patronising pricks? Right, it's not the internet. Confirmed. So I'm complaining. I'll be using my journalistic powers to complain not only about the lack of physical infrastructure in rural New Zealand, but the stubborn nature of skinny internet who think they know everything. They don't. It's not the Ethernet, you chumps. All right, so get your chorus engineer out again until it's fixed. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. The internet is fixed when I say so. Not when you stupid, lazy, fat chorus other sizes are available. Engineer says so. I'm the customer, and it's not even me. It's my computer. When it says 1.7 megabits per second, that's not 16, is it? I mean, normally I'm happy with 4.
That's very slow.
It's very. I mean, I've learned to live with 4 megabits per second like a
dial-up is that?
Exactly.
Fucking hell, in 2021.
We had the 19th century was more efficient. Have you tried the Ethernet? I'll tell you what. Come over here, Skinny. I'll plug the Ethernet into somewhere you don't like. Thanks, Skinny. It's not the Ethernet.
Is it actually called Skinny?
Yeah, they like to. That's new. That's just New Zealand. All right, we like to have wacky, silly names for our companies, but I don't care. Call yourselves Hitler Internet.
Skinny bandwidth.
Job. I mean, this is for those of you that haven't seen Blade Runner 2049. It might be good. Hello, viewers. But basically, do your job. Do your job. Do your job. Do your fucking job. Come on. So there you go.
You are a better man than me. You know you're not going to. You just know, don't you, that you're not going to get anywhere.
Well, that's what I've learnt my lesson. I mean, I do. I get into lawsuits with governments. I can't talk about it for legal reasons.
Is it humouring them?
Well, I just thought, won't I look a fool if it is the Ethernet? It's like I need to. This is where for anyone out there that's right all the time, don't turn to arrogance. I mean, it's also perhaps my ex-wife's devotion to God. Yeah, we're all human. We're all miserable sinners.
We're all
imperfect.
We are, especially in lockdown.
So, exactly. So, I mean, as I say, even if it was the internet, that's of no use to me because I do my broadcasting on my phone. I do my pre-recorded videos on my phone, and it's Murphy's Law. And I'm trying to be the bigger man and post an apology to Doomcock, or at least a confirmation that yes, I have received.
Yeah.
If you're out there, Doomcock, I received the package. Thank you. I haven't
Hail
even had
Doomcock.
the heart. Hail Doomcock. You did what you said. You sent the thing. Yes, it was late, but it did arrive. And I've literally, it's now been 36 hours that video's been posted. It's a 2-minute video.
What?
So exactly. Well, I know why. And anecdotal evidence says that when the weather gets cloudy or muggy, then the internet goes from my default 4 megabits per second to 1, and the weather is currently cloudy, not muggy, cloudy and damp. So which tells me it's infrastructure. It's so sensitive, a bit of dampness in the atmosphere, and I lose my
rag. You lose your rag.
I lose my internet, and well, that's why I'm welcome to the Angry Comedian. Is this a comedy? I'm hoping it's a comedy rant, or is it just a rant? Was there any comedy?
You're the Bill Burr of New Zealand.
Bill Burr. He's just a knockoff. What's his face? He's just a knockoff Bill Hicks. But if anything, I'm a Bill Hicks. He was one of my comedy heroes. Although having said that, Stuart Lee is my other comedy hero. He's very calm.
Stuart Lee, is he? Oh no, that's Ian Lee. Sorry, I'm getting him mixed up.
Is that Peterson Lee? Yeah, he was in Fist of Fun he was Lee and Herring.
No, sorry.
Okay, well we'll look him up. In fact, look up. This is to you, Mr. Brown. And
my computer will blow up.
It probably will. Go to YouTube and look up Stuart Lee. The audience is the problem, which is basically an insight into his style of comedy. Which
is that kind of another way of saying, with what's going on today, the customers are the problem? Disney.
It's good enough for Disney, I think, and clearly that's the attitude of skinny broadband. Well, sir, if you weren't on the internet, then maybe it wouldn't be slow. Have you tried not using the internet? Oh, thanks, skinny. That's probably what they're going to come out with next. So they didn't actually say that. Yeah, the audience is the problem. The customer's the problem. Aren't I lucky that I don't have any? Life.
I did like it how we said on the show on Saturday, didn't we, about the pack not arriving.
Yeah.
And then the fucking following day.
Yeah. I mean, in fact, because I was away, yeah, it had actually arrived on Saturday. So because I was almost surprised that Murphy's Law hadn't. So yeah, Murphy's Law is fully at work. The moment I do a non-comedy serious complaint,
it is. It's always the way, mate. It's always the way.
It is. So that's why I'm keen to, fair's fair. That's why I'm very keen to get my video saying thank you for my package. But yeah, thanks to lack of investment in rural internet infrastructure in New Zealand, the video won't load. So there. But I put a tweet out. I don't know if someone, e.g., Doomcock blocks me. I haven't blocked them, so hopefully they can receive my tweet saying thank you for the package, Mr. Doomcock.
Do you want me to apologise on your behalf?
Well, if you could just ask if you are ever in contact with them, because fair's fair.
Well, I mean, not particularly, but I could do that for you. I will.
Well, it's just we all know I've got faults, but I do try and be an honourable person. And,
you have, but who hasn't?
Yeah, who hasn't? I mean, I'll even say I've got more faults than others, but one of them isn't lying.
You have.
And yeah, fair enough. And but I'm a good kisser though, and that counts for a lot.
Some are annoying, but we can live with that.
Yeah, annoying, stubborn, self-righteous, moody, angry. We can go through the list. Yeah, but dishonest isn't one of them, and so I'm not one of those people.
Good quality. Good quality.
Yeah, too many people skew the truth to fit an argument. So
my father.
There you go. So yeah, the truth is, it did arrive, and for it to arrive, it had to have been sent. So it was late. There's nothing we can do about that now. But Doomcock is an honourable man. In the end, he sent the package I paid for.
Well,
I'm grateful for that. And
I will say, Doomcock, where's my package? But there you go.
Now let's talk about that then. So we're up in my estimation, down in your estimation. Was it promised or was it just inferred?
No.
So let's be fair. No, he didn't actually say I'm going to. It's just he could have comped you a package.
Just me being badly done to, playing the victim as most people do these days.
Well, you see, you're my mate more than he is, but fair's fair. It's just that I agree that you deserve a package because of the great
yes,
you've done. but it's only fair to say.
But it's not a deal.
It's
not a deal breaker.
No, well, there was no deal.
Yours was.
Well, it's just Cockney Spot gets serious
Contract.
with its business. It's just I've spent, you've been in the design business. It's all about Pantones. That's not about Pantones. It's basically, working free overtime is basically part of the bizzo. And so basically, I've spent a career doing lots of work for free, almost it being expected.
Yeah,
I basically had employers taking the piss all my career. Now I'm old and the shoes on the other foot. I'm the employer. It's the employees that take the piss. It's sheer fucking double standards. Where's my day in the sun? You know what I mean?
People don't mind doing a bit of free work every now and again.
What if it's for charity or for a mate, or if you get a comp,
yeah. Well, some people just expect it.
That's exactly. Oh, the happiness is all about expect. Exactly. Whoa, do you know what? You're really, you're already getting onto one of the twin disappointments. Basically, because you right onto my two biggest complaints in life. That Cockney, you've got 374 complaints about life. Yeah, but these are the top two.
We've only got an hour, mate.
All right, but basically, in brief, my top two complaints in life is one, people let me down, not keeping their promises. You said you pick me up at the airport. Where are you? So that's one. Yeah. People making promises, not keeping. I'll pay you back that money, Cockney. Of course I will. Bye.
Money's a bad one because
or even books. Anyway, so that's one. But anyway. So one thing is people not keeping their promises. But the other big problem in life is people foisting their expectations on me when I actually haven't made a promise. Oh, you didn't pick me up at the airport. I never said I would. Oh, you didn't pay me that money. I never said I would. And so the two things combined to a third thing, sheer fucking double standards. So there you go. No, you don't have any coffee yet. I'm pumped. Pumped!
You never have any friends. This is a top tip, everybody. You never have. This is a life tip. You never have any friends when it comes to money. It's always a difficult position.
Keep them separate, basically. Money is the surest way to ruin friendships.
Yeah. If you've got friends, don't lend them money, or if it's like a $5 or whatever, fair enough.
Well, basically, give them. I'd rather give money than lend it. I'd rather give a book than lend it.
Money's a tricky one. PD Rich is there. Bear with me.
Hey, everybody, what's going on?
Oh, he's in. I thought he was in the chat. No, he's live. He's with us.
Oh, I just received a shortcut. Decided to follow it. Sorry, I've just come in for exercise, trying to get some lockdown exercise. So,
good lad.
I thought I'd invite you on, mate.
You're right, mate. Yeah, I'm fine. How you doing? You seem to be picking up a bit on the old subscriptions.
101. Room 101.
Triple figures. You're a winner. I'm still in double figures. Yeah, those 20 subscribers that are subscribing to Brown and not me. Where are you? Come on, subscribe to the company.
It's all my cousins and of relatives and that. Not that I've got any, but there you go.
He just makes them up. No, I'm impressed. Triple figures. You're the man. You are the man.
Well, we'll get there eventually. We'll get there. We've got 4 viewers, so I will say to the 4 viewers who are watching, hello, 4 viewers. So nice to have you with us.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, it'll be Bill Burr, Kathleen. Yeah, Bill Burr, Kathleen Kennedy, Davina McCall.
Oh, Davina, nice.
And Gina Carano.
Excellent.
I would like to say I'm a little bit worried with regards. I was going to say before we came on, I'm a little bit worried with regards Gina Carano because I don't know about you. There's not been any news really today for once. I'm getting worried.
It has, but not about this subject from George Lucas himself.
No,
he's turned around and said only the first 6 movies are mine. He said the Disney trilogy is not my trilogy. Ryan Kennel did a video about it. I watched it.
Hello, MC.
Wow. You have to go have a look at that. Wow.
Ryan Kennel, the skinny Nazi.
So what's the story then?
He's turned around. He was doing he was doing a Zoom session with a load of kids from what's the word? Sorry, the words escape me.
From school, primary school.
I think from a school in Harlem, was it? School in
okay.
Harlem, a disadvantaged school, inner city school.
Right.
And
Nice,
it was George
nice.
Lucas and his wife. And he just
Wow.
literally said on one of the things, he said, well, I don't count the 3 new movies as mine. And he turned around and said that the whole thing about the build-up to an empire is quite relevant in this situation, isn't it?
Yeah, what build up?
And I don't think he was commenting on Trump. I think he was commenting on Kathleen Kennedy.
Wow.
Called for the evil empire.
Wow. Well, I guess he's George Lucas.
Ex-employee friend. Well,
Yeah.
he's been betrayed, hasn't he?
Yes, back to stabbing back.
Exactly.
He sees himself as Obi-Wan Kenobi now, doesn't he?
We will totally support and respect George's characters by making them all go out like bitches. Isn't that right, George? Yeah, coffee for Mr. Spielberg. Yeah.
Even Spielberg doesn't like her.
No one likes her. Frank Marshall, he divorced her, didn't he? Or were they still married?
No, I think they're still married, mate.
Okay. Oh, good luck with that, Frank. And is it true? Another thing I've heard that it shouldn't matter, but then if it doesn't matter why she's doing it, apparently she's had lots of plastic surgery, which is her right. But are you saying God?
It looks like it, yes.
Because plastic surgery is basically your way of saying God made a mistake. I mean, that's a bit blasphemous.
Apparently, she doesn't sit much in front of the fire because she melts.
Oh!
She looks like worse than Carol Vorderman now.
I know.
Snap.
Carol.
Oh,
she's got an addiction.
She's got a dick.
I wouldn't be surprised.
See, and meanwhile, Liz Hurley, who is a daughter and a mother and looking as radiant as ever. Well, we don't need to mention her age, but the point is she's not 23 anymore and as beautiful as ever. Why can't you all be like Liz Hurley, women?
Yeah. John Lovely still looks good.
Going back on Davina McCall. Oh, the racist.
Oh, what's she done? What's she done?
What?
That's what people were calling that the other day for some reason. I don't know, but anyway. Everybody's a phobe, aren't they?
Yeah, apparently. Just better be damned.
You're a phobe. You're a phobe.
Yeah. I'm an istophobe.
I know Cockney is.
I'm not a complete istophobe, mate.
I ain't afraid of nothing.
I'm more of an ist.
I'm a me-phobe. I'm afraid of myself and what I can get up to.
I'm an ist-phobe.
You're scared of ists. You're ist-phobic. I'm a Phoebe-phobe. That Phoebe from Friends, she's scary. So I'm a Phoebe-phobe.
I tweeted a tweet of support to Davina McCall yesterday.
What's the deal with Davina?
I think because of this, this young girl who was horrifically, that very sad ongoing case with that copper who apparently did the nasty.
Yeah.
I think there's baronesses or peers trying to get all men curfewed after 6. No, not for once. No, curfewed after 6 in the UK.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, do you know why she said that in the end?
Baroness something or other.
Yeah, Baroness Jones.
Is that
turned around? Okay. Yeah, she turned around and said, "Oh, I was only trying to make a point," because she got laid into by Sky News. I was like, yeah, I don't exactly walk around the street shooting people to make a point, do I now?
Oh, dear.
You know what I mean?
So,
it's a bit much,
Davina, Yeah, Davina basically said that, just calling out, not all men are bad. So everybody, all the fucking Twitterati just rounded on her, didn't they?
Yeah.
So,
what? For saying not all men are bad?
Yeah, and then she's having to, poor girl's having to defend herself.
Yeah.
By another tweet to, and it's like, fucking Davina McCall, the most harmless woman going.
Yeah, I mean, after she had a child, she was harmless, but before that, she wasn't. That's another story.
Davina's an ex-raver who's done lots of drugs and stuff like that, and she says she's had demons with drugs and stuff. So she's probably going to be the most liberal centrist kind of person going.
Yeah, especially after she had kids. After she had kids, she was great. She was great after she had kids. A bit before that, she was a bit of a B-star TCH, but that's another story. Yeah.
But they're all fucking rounding on her. It's like,
it's ridiculous.
Go on, Courtney.
I think, although it's family, not her, but I think You know those family tree shows? I watched that with Davina McCall, and Granddad was a lawyer for the Dreyfus affair. So I thought that was pretty impressive. Look up the not Richard Dreyfus. It's J'accuse, a French officer that was falsely accused of something, basically because he was a Red Sea pedestrian, and apparently Davina McCall's granddad. Yeah, exactly. And so anti-Semitism in the ranks of the French army and the government at the time. And Davina McCall's great-granddad was his defence lawyer, or something like that. As usual, Cockney Spock's only got half the information, but it's the internet age. You only need half the internet information. Internet, you can look up the rest, kids. Off you go. Davina McCall, family tree, boom, done. Next.
Yeah.
Basically, she's got a pedigree of sticking up for the right people on her side of the family. So good for you, Davina.
She's Libran.
Ah, well, there you go. That's everything then, isn't it?
She obviously. Star sign is the scales. She believes in fairness, justice, equality. So if there's one person who's going to speak the truth and just call it spot on, apart from myself, Davina. Obviously, because I'm Libran,
you and Davina.
It's going to be Davina McCall. So they're all these little shits are just fucking rounding on her. And poor girl's having to defend herself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all on Twitter, though. I guess if you get dogpiled, I guess you can't block them.
She's been quiet today, I noticed. Because I follow her on Twitter because, you know, when
she can't do it in real life.
Well, yeah. You know, when she's a keen cyclist.
Ah.
She did. Was it the Red Nose challenge thing she did the other year? And while all the other celebrities were dropping by the wayside, in the middle of winter, she was like cycling at like minus fucking 12 on a night time.
Wow.
And
dedication.
All the other cyclists, they couldn't do it because it was too cold. But she kept going. And she kept going. And she got off the bike at the end. And she was fucked because she was that cold. I think she had to be thrown in a warm bath to warm her up. And I just thought, fucking hell, that is dedication. And as a cyclist myself who's been out in winter, I just thought, respect to the girl. Respect. And she's got my utmost respect. So there you go. Just thought I'd throw that in.
Thrown in. Nice.
Yeah. So I just tweeted a little tweet of support. Not that she'd read it, but, you know, there you go.
It's worth a try. I tweeted Michael Caine yesterday saying, been checking out his early stuff.
My name is Michael Caine.
Damn rankers. You know what? You know what I wish right now, Brown? I wish I were a damn ranker.
I know you do,
like
mate.
Or Hutch. But no response from Maurice Micklewhite, but you got to try, haven't you?
You're only supposed to send the tweet back.
He's still trying to figure out the plan.
The plan. I haven't heard back from Freddie. I've got
a plan.
I've got a plan. I tried annoying that Freddie Prinze Jr., but no response.
I saw that.
So I did my best. What's this? Yeah. What's he going on about? What has he been smoking? Can you have some sent to my room immediately? Can you just two fictional IPs, both of which are space fantasies, because you can't go faster than the speed of light. That's the fastest thing in the universe, right?
Not at the moment.
No, it's impossible. It's never going to happen.
Is it?
That's it. Well, this is the whole thing. The history of human development is full of people going, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. We'll never go to the moon, and then it happens. So I'm normally against the people that are against developments, but I'm saying under the understanding of the laws of relativity, general and special, you cannot go faster than the speed of light. Light can barely manage it, and that's because it's got no baggage. It's a brilliant pun. That's why light's called light. It's not because it's bright. It's because it's.
What about on a black hole?
No, that's what I'm saying. It'll be now. Influxes in the space-time continuum, black holes, transwarps, spooky at a distance, action at a distance. There are weirder phenomena that might allow us to reach the other side of the universe, but faster than light travel ain't it. And Star Trek, for that reason and others, is as much of a space fantasy as Star Wars. It's not science fiction, mate. It's science bollocks. You can't travel faster than the speed of light. You can't transport. And you can't make food out of bollocks.
Transport.
So basically, Freddie Prinze Jr. going, which is faster than light traveling star. But it doesn't matter. It hasn't been established in canon anyway. I mean, 0.5 past light speed. What is that? So what's Freddie going on about? It's just a dumb question. Silly Freddie. And pause for breath.
He needs a junior. Was it the Junior Encyclopedia of Space? Doesn't he?
Wow, do you remember that? I used that with R2 and 3PO on the cover.
Oh, yeah.
The Junior, because I got that thinking it was a Star Wars book. I thought it was just about space. And that's how I got interested in physics.
Cockney, can you read this in the chat? Would you explain this to our
Sklavko,
number one of the channel?
Sklavko,
the number one.
The driver of the Balkans says, and what the fudge? I assume that's fuck, but I'm not going to say it. What the fudge is this tool? Exactly. What's he talking about?
There you go.
He's talking about, I agree. Is he talking about Freddie?
I have honoured our number one. For the guy who was there from fucking 0001 seconds.
That tool. I thought, sorry, the range. Sorry, old B. When you said tool, I thought you meant Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
There's a genuine mistake. Oh, I see. He's been knighted, hasn't he?
He's a wizard.
People.
Sklavko, you have been knighted to the channel, my friend.
Arise, Sir Sklavko.
Arise, Sir Wizard of Wrench, Sklavko.
A Slavic wrench. A wrench from the Balkans. Oh, I wouldn't mess with him. Whoa.
Yes, so enjoy. Obviously, there's no land that comes with the honour, unfortunately, my friend. But
not yet.
Not yet. Maybe
Kosovo is yours. The key to Kosovo was it Kosovo?
Is the blue wrench.
Nice.
What's that say? Can you read that?
I'm not reading the chat. I'm just too. I'll do highlights. Ari Thomas. Ari
I like that. It's nice. I like it. Blue.
It's probably a Slavic, Bosnian, Serbian word, and it probably means.
Well, thank you.
That probably means up your bollocks.
Oh, it's Japanese. Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato.
Domo, Slavko, domo.
Ichi ni sanji. Hajime.
Yeah. You remember it as well?
Only from karate. That's my Japanese.
Same me.
Akira Kurosawa films in karate.
Yeah, I know Jodo. Yeah, I know Jodo over here.
Oh, which is that your discipline?
Yeah, I've got 2 black belts, mate.
Nice.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Congratulations! Wow.
Oh. Yeah, I've got lots of crazy little things like that.
And a fake Desert Eagle. No one's going to mess with
Three of them. Three of them.
Wow. Damn. More guns than hands. That's pretty
good. Diaz only has the one.
Exactly. I don't reload. I'll just pull out another.
Diaz did have the RoboCop gun, but some fucker nicked it.
I still got mine.
Oh, you've got one.
I got one. Yeah.
It's got Mega Geek written on the handle. And
Are you able to show us? Are you able to show us it?
I'll send you some. I'll take some pictures and show us. It's only the single action one I got, though. The cheapy single action one.
Go Robo.
Yeah, that was my first airsoft gun I ever bought from a sci-fi convention.
I can't believe somebody nicked it. What a
that's arsehole-ish.
What a fucking pudding.
Yeah, if I ever get some good molding rubber, I'll do him a mold of mine. You can have a solid replica.
It's a good gun. Look at that fucking gun!
It's a fun gun, I tell you that. It's big, long. You can pump like a shotgun to fire.
Nice.
We love RoboCop.
You love RoboCop. I like it. I don't love it. I like it.
No, I love it.
It's a Judge Dredd knockoff.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Well,
with a Jesus metaphor.
Yeah,
maybe. Although he is a robot, unlike Judge Dredd.
On 30 minutes, when I went to see it at the cinema and being only 19, I was just fucking drooling. That's how good it was.
In World War II, the average age of the cinema goer was 26. Mid-80s was 19.
No. I bought that 12-inch single.
Me too. And the remix. Oh, mad for it.
I loved it that much. This was 1985. I cycled to the next town to go buy it from Woolworths.
Wow. See, that mixed two of my mid-teen obsessions, which is the nascent developing early dance music, and before it was even house music, and the Vietnam War.
House music all night long.
House music all night long. And yeah, for whatever reason, I was obsessed with my mate Robert at the time with the Vietnam War. He went on to join the Air Force, and I'm on here. So there you go. Shout out Rob if you're out there. Rob in the Air Force, good lad. Keep up the good work. Yep, Vietnam, great conflict. Well, obviously, all conflict is bad. We all want peace in our time. But
was it a great war?
It was, it wasn't the Great War, but it was bloody interesting. I'll tell you. I mean, we didn't even know why we were really in that thing or what the criteria for winning was. Not a lot of people know that after the Americans left, China
they didn't know what was going on.
No, but China crisis. China tried to invade Vietnam, and I think circa 1978, they got their asses kicked too. So. As a lesson for any superpower, don't fuck with Vietnam. Just ask Kelly Marie Tran.
Don't fuck with the Taliban and the VC.
If it was Vietnam, that's what you should do. Have you noticed the Taliban have never invaded Vietnam? That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
They get their asses kicked, mate.
Yeah. That would be a difficult war. That would.
That's why Kelly Marie Tran, who I'm at pains to emphasise, is an American. She is an American. But she is of Vietnamese descent. That's just simply a fact. But you know what? I think I've got a theory that it's because we all know that it's a fact that FN 127 got shrunk on the poster, which means that Lucasfilm, paycheck. We all want to live in an exclusive, inclusive world.
Yeah.
Apart from tell that to FN 127. Oh, borehole, shrink on poster. I'm thinking. I've got a personal theory that it's lazy racism on KK's part. She probably thought, yes. Asian American, Oriental, stick her on the poster, be good for the China market. Not realizing that A, she's American, and B, Vietnamese American, Vietnamese and Chinese. This is the problem. If you're going to be racist properly. Find out which one you're talking about. Asia's a continent, mate, not a race. So yeah, Vietnamese and Vietnam and China.
No, Asia's a pop group from the 80s.
Oh, nice. Link it all in. Music,
that was Eurasia
and Lucasfilm. Yeah, are they? There's a band called Europe. Let's see, bands named after continents. Let's have the final countdown. So we had Europe, they were a band. Asia were a band. Toto, they did a song about Africa, although they weren't called Africa.
Did the Dune soundtrack as well.
The what soundtrack?
The Dune soundtrack, the original.
Did they?
Yeah, David Lynch's Dune soundtrack. I love that soundtrack.
Toto.
I love that desert theme, mate. It's like, you just imagine the front of him just going and beating the crap out of the Harkonnens.
Bring the rains down in Arrakis. Dun, dun. Toto. They could have had Vangelis, and they went with Toto, the Wonder Dog. Madness. No wonder it tanked. And yet it had Sean Young in it.
Yeah. Ridley Scott got Vangelis.
Yeah.
What about Japan?
David Lynch got Toto. What, the country or the band?
Band, but Japan's not a continent, though, is it?
Life. I like a bit of Japan. Got their greatest hits somewhere. No,
that
very good.
Band who did sung the moon is a window to heaven from Star Trek 5. Can't remember. They're named after something, a continent or a place.
Or something.
Istophobe says, are Toto guilty of cultural appropriation with Africa?
Yeah, whole bloody continent.
Yeah,
I mean everything from the Arab at the top,
good point.
To the bottom.
Good point.
Yeah, exactly. Which bit of Africa, you fucking racists?
That's
the rain patterns in Morocco are different from bloody Cape Town, you twonks.
That's why we pay Istophobe fuck all for coming on. Well done, mate.
Yeah,
Istophobe, thanks for the retweet, by the way. We were doing a building a mountain of retweets. Follow this person. I did follow that person. We tweeting. I got a tweet from Istophobe. So shout out to Istophobe for playing the tweet game.
Yeah. Do you hear what happened to Mark C?
No, who?
Mark C. You should.
Yeah, who is this?
Yeah,
I know
he passed away.
Died.
So... passed away.
Could you just?
Cancer.
I'm uninitiated.
R&B's Chief French.
Go on, that's brought the chat down, hasn't it? Thanks for depressing us. But
R&B.
Yeah, R&B.
Robert
right,
Mybernet, the most reasonable man on the internet. So I didn't know him. I don't think I even had any interactions with him. But obviously, that's very sad passing. I know R&B's gutted.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think
Sad.
Gary might have known him as well.
Yep.
Doomcock apparently was distraught, wasn't he?
Yes, he was big with Doomcock, wasn't he?
How old was he?
I have no idea. I mean, I just kind of spoke to. I was like, all right. That's what I was kind of like with him. I know Chris Persia much better.
Right. See, all these, I know the names, but because I'm kind of a YouTube novice, I can imagine these guys have been around a long time, haven't they?
Yeah, Yars used to play probably knew him.
Yeah. It says here, Doomcock was very upset.
Yeah, he was really upset. So was Rob. One of Rob's and Doomcock's regulars. Yeah, he kind of hung around Gary's streams as well.
Any death is a tragedy, but that is arguably one of the most tragic ways to go. Cut down the time of your life, basically, isn't it? It's not
dreaded
fair.
Dreaded C word. I was told.
Yep.
Oh, been there, done it. Got a T-shirt.
Yeah, you've survived it, haven't you?
Wouldn't wish that on anyone. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. Even my worst enemy. It completely changed my mind about that.
Wow.
Stop doing that. The second I got it, never.
Do you want to talk about it, or?
Yeah, you can talk about it. What do you want to know about it?
Well, what was your diagnosis? How did you? How did you kind of realize something was not going on correctly?
You'll like this one. I had a testicle the size of a kiwi fruit.
Damn.
You had a double. Oh, right, okay.
Just doubled over in pain in the kitchen. I felt like someone stabbed me right in the gut with like a stiletto knife, and then suddenly I had a testicle the size of a kiwi fruit.
Literally instantly. Or...
Yeah.
Wow.
Within about 10 minutes, it blew up to the size of a kiwi fruit. Someone inflated a slow inflating life raft.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy. Went to the hospital. They turned around and said, "Oh, it's just an infection. I'm going to go to my doctor for a second opinion." He's like, he looks at it, goes, "No, I'm sending you for a CAT scan. Sorry, for an ultrasound." He says, "Right, we're not having this." Wow. Went for an ultrasound, and the next minute, I'm being told, "Mr. Richardson, please, could you go upstairs to prep?" And so I go upstairs and see them in the day clinic. And the next day, I'm having a testicle removed.
Left or right?
Next day?
Yeah.
Left or right?
Does it make a big difference?
Right. Yeah. That's why I'm very sympathetic to Cockney. As I said, when I was getting after chemo and all that, I suddenly had a kind of I had a testosterone deficiency. I had almost everything deficiency, quite frankly, and my moods were up and down like a yo-yo. That's why I've always got a lot of respect for what Cockney's going through.
Well, I'm not going through any physical thing. I'm just moody. So
yeah, I know. I've got a lot of respect for that, mate.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, my brain's wired differently, apparently. So it's more chemicals in the brain. Well, thanks for acknowledging that. I mean, like I say, I'm keen to take responsibility for my own foibles, which I do, but I can't help the way my brain's wired.
Yeah,
so,
I know that feels, mate. I had a time of the month for 6 months, and I'm a male. I felt like you see the episode Doctor Who Dalek.
Yeah,
I felt like that Dalek.
Wow.
Did not feel like a Dalek anymore. I felt like I was turning into something else. It's a horrible feeling.
I will just say to I will say to everybody in the chat, they're all blokes.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
You should regularly
Test
check
them.
your bollocks, mate.
Yep, feel your boys. Any lumps, get to the hospital.
It is normal to have one slightly larger than the other, but if it feels abnormally large, then go see somebody.
Yeah.
And
it's worth checking.
For fuck's sake, do not be embarrassed.
No, just go. Literally go.
Because the longer you leave it,
just go.
It will only end up in tears, literally.
Yeah, you do not want to have the chemo that comes with this one, I'll tell you that. You really don't.
One of my cycling friends a couple of years ago, he was diagnosed with testicular cancer because he says one of his testicles just felt sore for a long time.
Yeah,
and I think he said it was kind of getting a little bit bigger, but not particularly bigger, if you know what I mean. So yeah, he had all the tests and had one off, away you go.
So you knew Lance Armstrong then?
Oh,
No.
speaking of drugs, I'm not a cheat. Oh yes, I am.
I'd love that. What is it? Ted, the Lance Armstrong gag. He's got Lance Armstrong's gold-plated testicle.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that film. It's just
Never seen it. Never seen the Ted.
Ted is funny. It's what's his name? Seth MacFarlane's.
Oh, and Mark Wahlberg as the.
Yeah, you might.
Oh, we'll get on to him in a minute.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
But nice one, Yahtzee Eastophobe. Thankful to the NHS. They saved my life twice. Yeah, bless the NHS.
Yeah.
This is
one
of the things that makes Britain great. And it's just been basically.
Where do you live?
Well, pulled apart. Me, New Zealand. But you mean Eastophobe? No, but I miss the NHS. Well, there is a modicum
miss
of
it when it's gone.
Of a public
it's a great service.
No, shout out to New Zealand for having public health care as well. It should be. I think it's just the mark of a civilized country. Come on, America, pull your finger out. USA.
I'm going to be controversial here.
If
you don't mind. The NHS is a fantastic service. The UK is very, very lucky to have such an amazing service.
Yeah,
amazing people who work for it, and I'm not blowing smoke up their arse. They are genuinely amazing.
Yeah,
perhaps far too
nurses,
many
male and female nurses more
at
than
the
doctors,
ground at the coal face. Yes, perhaps there is one too many middle managers.
Yep,
but
bad database keeping, poor computer systems, out of date. Billions lost.
The problem is with the NHS is it's not their problem. It's the
government.
People. Well, no. Well,
trust.
It's effectively their customers who, like with yourself, PD Rich. That was a genuine problem. Yeah. But these people who just abuse themselves by smoking, overeating, drinking, all that stuff puts pressure on the NHS when people like yourself need it. And people are just very, very good at abusing themselves.
Yeah. First world problem, isn't it, really? Massive first world problem.
But the main thing is,
I think one of people on waiting lists for operations, and quite frankly, I think sex changes aren't necessarily a priority. On the trans debate, but it's like if you want to transition, that's your right. But I don't think that's a medical emergency.
No, it's definitely not an emergency.
They shouldn't be done on the NHS. Sorry, if you want it, pay for it. Not until they've cleared the waiting list for people that are actually waiting for life-saving surgery. That in a lot of cases then they're not getting. I mean, it's probably not the. Well, this is turning serious, folks.
No, I was just going to say, as somebody who's naive, don't you think these young people should grow up first before they start doing very, very radical procedures?
Yeah, I'm under the same line of thought.
Because it's a kind of once only deal, isn't it?
Yeah, you end up with trenders at the moment. That's the problem.
It's such a hot topic. I'm afraid to wade into it.
Yeah, the people who are serious about it get kind of pushed away by the loud trenders as well, and it's not good for anyone.
Politically, that's what I found. Basically, anyone that says the trans community, let alone the LGBTQ community, is just labouring under a sad misapprehension. It's not one community. That's the whole thing. There's many opinions within that quote unquote community, and that's why it's more complex issue than not all trans people want Gina Carano to put her pronouns in her bio, or everyone else for that matter. So it's not fair to tar all the trans people with the same brush as the radical trans activists, because there's probably radical hetero activists or whatever. So it's
radical everything.
Yeah,
so it's radicalization's the problem.
Yeah, so I don't appreciate when people go this community, that there's no communities, there's just people. Sklavko in the chat says there's sex change tourism in Serbia.
I think that's something else though, mate.
Now, I don't know.
Sklavko, we love you. We love you.
Sklavko, take out the word change. Slavko, just take out the word change and no, I don't know.
Are we all going to Serbia?
I wish I could. No, actually, I want to go to South Africa next. That's on my list, my bucket list. I want to go to Isandlwana and Rorke's Drift because I'm that obsessed with it. I want to actually go to South Africa.
South Africa? South Africa?
Yep. I did not mean to shoot my girlfriend. I just shot through that door because I thought there was a little black boy there whose life has no inherent value. Not guilty! That was basically the court case, wasn't it? The old Blade Runner.
Do you know how they disabled him in prison? They just took his leg away.
Oh, he got legless, mate. Not in a good way.
Well, you know what? You know, every time he left court when they were trying to do him, he always left court with a spring in his step, and I found that quite offensive, to be fair. a poor innocent woman.
I did not mean to shoot my girlfriend. The fact that she was not in the bed and there was someone in the bathroom locked themselves in, I could not conclude that it was my girlfriend. When I shot her, I did not realize. I thought I was being mugged.
We could deep dive into it, but we probably shouldn't. But
no, it's a closed case. You can't comment on it now.
Yeah.
I don't know why I brought it up because I like to practice the accent.
You just like pushing the fucking envelope, don't you?
Yeah, especially on your channel when it's not on mine.
Yeah, you're a right twat. I know you love that, don't you?
No, I don't. Come on, have you seen?
Fuck off!
I've done a week of controversial broadcast. The least controversial broadcast I did this week was
on my channel.
Springtime for Igor and Kennedy, and I'm waiting to get cancelled
for
Igor and Kennedy. No one in Disney is gay.
I'm just going to Yahtzee Istafo. Where are you from, my friend? Is he UK based? He is, isn't he? Because he's
UK.
Well, he's had his life saved by the NHS.
Yeah.
And you presume so, unless he's a health tourist, of course.
Or as our American friends will say, Peterborough.
Yeah, Peter. Hey, Peterborough.
It's like Leavesden Studios. It's Livesden.
Is that near Slough?
Yeah, it's Slough.
Is that close to Petersea?
Yeah, no, Hertfordshire.
Hey, that was my old stomping ground, Hertfordshire.
Still bloody is mine, mate.
Hey, which with security reasons, can you say which town? What's your nearest town?
Same one you were in.
Oh, wait, St Albans?
No. A bit further over where you went to school.
Okay.
Yahtzee says I had to do a three-night performance with a South African accent. Are you kind of like a thesp? Yahtzee? Is he a thesp?
He's obviously got there's more to a Yahtzee Eastaphobe than meets the eye.
Yeah.
You might have to wrench him.
Please tell us more.
No,
Yahtzee.
he's a great guy, Yahtzee is.
Oh, he used to be a thesp. Now he's a lesbian.
We're all lesbians now.
We are. He also used to write, apparently.
We know someone else who writes, don't we?
Yeah, Swap Shop.
Swap Shop writes.
Swap Shop is practicing. Is learning for his maths test tomorrow or something.
Why's he doing extra maths degree or whatever he's doing?
I don't know. He must be wanting to progress somehow.
Oh, I hate doing BSc.
I wasn't particularly good at maths, but the older I get, I appreciate maths because it's the more unpredictable, inconsistent, and crazy the world becomes, the more you think, the solitude and comfort of numbers. At least they're consistent.
Yahtzee Istaphobe drafted 2 series for Noel Gay Productions under Bill Cotton. Even I've heard of Noel Gay.
Yeah, Noel Gay Productions.
Wow. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
John Paul Jackson, okay, yeah.
Yahtzee.
Jeffrey Jackson.
You might have to come on one of these on one of these streams sometime.
On one of these channels this day. On this channel one day.
You come on channel this day.
You found another winner, Brown. You
tell you what,
crack the best people, don't you?
I'll tell you what. We'll do something different. We will blood him on your channel. No blooding on my channel, mate. Even PG Rich couldn't get on until he came on yours. That's the rules. No strangers.
I've got to be fair.
Can't blood him on a TARDIS zone at the moment. Just no.
I made PD Rich go through it, so out of respect to PD
Just get
Rich.
Rabbi to blood him.
Yeah, you got to get blooded.
Yahtzee, do you want to come on one of these soon? If you want to do, just put a Y in the comments and we'll sort it out, pal.
Come get blooded on the Brown channel. Brown blood.
Yes. I will say to everybody, my StreamYards runs out tomorrow, so I'm going to see if I can take the piss for another month.
Well, on the basis that I've paid for a year's subscription to StreamYards, can you use that as a plus for Brown and give him another month? You got my money. Come on.
You know when I will say, did you click through my link when you paid, or did you forget?
I forgot. What? Could I have done that? Oh, bollocks.
Because
yes.
Because for every $25 you spend, I would have got $25 in credit.
Oh fuck! You'd have had $250 then, or whatever it is. I paid for a year.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucked up there, didn't I?
I know, because I did tell you several times, didn't I?
Several times. Damn, I must have really not been listening.
Yeah. So
I'd love to go on.
So I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to see if I can. But to be fair, the StreamYards have been fucking brilliant.
No, they are great.
I can't fault them.
I can't fault me. The one time I gave them a thumbs down, which is only because I got cut off my own stream because of the internet, which is not their fault. But I gave the whole thing a thumbs down, and they emailed me immediately. So we're good for them.
Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah, I put a thumbs down on one of mine and said whatever, and it was obviously my computer that had fucked up. I'm not kidding you. I had an email within 5 minutes.
Yeah, so they are good. And I even put in the comment, it's not you, it's skinny broadband, you wankers. So, or actually New Zealand government infrastructure. It's not actually skinny per se, but I've had my rant about them.
Yeah.
Have you tried plugging it into the Ethernet?
Hail Cruel Birab. You're late.
Texas.
Where you been?
Oh, he's probably not allowed to talk because of New Zealand Freudian slip. New Zealand and Scotland's restrictive anti-free speech laws. He's not. Cruel Birab's not even allowed to comment in his own house now. He can get arrested at any minute for expressing an opinion. Can't you, Cruel Birab?
I think they are coming out of their lockdown up there, though. I think in Jockland.
Yeah, but they're enforcing a mental lockdown. You're not allowed to say anything.
All right.
You can get arrested for espousing an opinion in your own house. That is ridiculous. That is crossing the line to fascism. I mean, ask Cruel Birab. He's in Scotland. I'm just a keen observer of the news and free speech issues specifically. Yeah, the world's going mad, mate. I'll tell you what. Come back, communist Poland of 1975. All is forgiven. I'd like to go back there. We were more free then. I mean, admittedly, we didn't have the internet, so I can't comment on that. But at least you can get arrested for talking. Fuck's sake. This is literally, Scotland is literally less free than the communist Poland of 1975. How'd you like that?
Insane, isn't it? Absolutely insane.
It is. This is. That's why we've got to keep these channels going. Because that's why I'm pumping cash into StreamYard. This isn't just a whinge about Star Wars anymore. It's cultural freedom wars. This is real.
The problem is they can change the. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, go Brown.
No, go on. You finish. Go on.
No, I was just saying it. I mean, just what Cruel Birab just said. It's like, yes, they can just move the goalposts on what is hate speech and what's not, and that's it.
Yeah,
ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would read out Cruel Birab's comment, but I'm not allowed. It's illegal.
Well, PD. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
In the UK,
how did that get passed? I don't know.
Fuck knows. In the UK, obviously we have a conservative government. How far right or central do you think we are, PD Rich?
I think we're kind of more centre right at the moment. It depends because it's technically metro libertarians running the country, but then you got the slightly right wing establishment above them. So I don't think the right wing, the establishment likes cancel culture, and they don't like this leftist agenda. So I think they'll keep it away. Yeah,
because I think basically stepping on freedom of speech is not a left or right wing thing; it's extreme. So that's the whole thing. It's extreme. This new Scottish law. It's whether it's commies on the one side, Nazis on the other, and even Nazis weren't National Socialists, so even they were playing both ends against the middle.
Yeah.
It's just extremism. Free speech in your own home. Freedom. Where's Mel Gibson now? Where are you now, Mel? Freedom. Can't even talk in your own fucking home. Bollocks.
Yeah.
New Zealand's not much better, but I can't talk about that for the moment either. But more to come on that. Trust me.
We are going backwards, aren't we?
Yeah. Go back to the 70s, mate.
The 1770s.
That's the one.
Really, back to the 70s with the kind of lefty out on strike shit.
Yeah. Go head back that way.
If somebody buys the wrong tea bags, the factory's out on fucking strike.
Yeah, certainly is.
And is it true that photo I saw on Twitter where they now got some grocery store in the United States labeling which one's a black-owned business and which one's a Mexican-owned business and whatever? That plays into the white supremacists. That is a handy guide for actual neo-Nazis to go, all right, well, I'm not going to buy that because it's a black-owned business. I mean, literal racial profiling in grocery stores. Someone tell me that photo's not real, please.
Yeah, but the blowback is going to be extreme from this. Oh,
it's ridiculous. I mean, call me a bluffer old traditionalist. The whole point when we grew up in the 80s and the late 70s, early 90s, the whole point was love see no colour. Now, I know the counter argument to that is, I have got devil's advocate in my head disagreeing with everything I say before I've even said it. Yes, cultural identity is important, but love see no colour. I don't give a fuck how much Menelin you got or you haven't. You're all wankers to me. You know what I mean? Another speech over.
Good timing. Canadian SpiderMan's in. Hello, my friend.
Hey, everyone's favourite Canuck syrup slinger. I'm just going to go around and about you.
I will say
Canadian Spider-Man.
I will say Canadian Spider-Man. Please tell your friends about us. We need some more friends from your side of the pond.
Spider-Man's a Doomcock fan. If you're chatting to Doomcock Spider-Man, can you tell him I got my membership pack and I'm trying to load a video saying thank you, but thanks to my
you got
internet.
And he apologises for being a twat.
Yeah, I'll just acknowledge. I mean, it was still 4 months late, but I acknowledge it. I'm on about.
He did have power cuts, didn't he?
Yeah, so I'm on about to confirm, and all respect to
deny.
I did send it, I did receive it, and I've been literally spending the last 36 hours posting a video saying thank you, Doomcock. But thanks to my crappy internet, it's not low. Yeah, computer says no. Anyway, so thank you, Doomcock. Canuck Spidey. If you're talking to Doomcock, then Cockney Spock got the block, the membership. I haven't even had the heart to open it. I mean, for all I know, there's a sign in there saying "fuck you." After all the fuss, I just have not had the heart to open it.
Probably some wires in there that'll just go when you open it.
Conversely, he might have sent me, might be, $520 notes in there. I just don't know. Maybe I'll do a Doomcock unopening live on TV.
That'd be a good idea. Find a piece of paper with shit spread on it.
Yeah, exactly. Screw you, Cockney, you piss-taking wanker. and a poo done by Harvey.
Harvey Green.
Harvey
Green.
Poo.
Luminous green Cthulhu poo.
Rub my button. Find my button. If Cthulhu's anything like a woman, they don't have a button, do they? It's a myth. I've not been able to find it. What's foreplay? Get your coat like you pulled. That's foreplay.
Computer says no.
One of the funniest lines ever. Computer says no.
Yeah.
Cockney Spock is like the New Zealand equivalent of Carol out of Little Britain.
Computer says no. Yeah, that's basically that's internet out here. Anyway, approaching the hour.
Cost it to a letter.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. What we'll do is, because we've got a few guys in now, we'll go to 90 minutes. Yeah, we'll go to 90 minutes. And then,
we got the extension.
Yeah, we were only going to do an hour tonight. But
to be fair, Brown, that's your thing. I checked the last time you were on my channel. Oh, come on for 10 minutes, 2 hours later.
5 hours later.
Yeah, exactly. Are you like that with sex? Or we'll tell you what, we'll just do it for 10 minutes, 2 hours later. All right, Brown, you
I've forgotten. It's been a while, you see. I've forgotten. So I can only say, I don't know.
Oh,
on the
not
hour.
last night, but as I was telling you, I had that non-sex dream. I had a dream about that lady that I used to know, and then nothing happened. Even in my couldn't even get laid in my dream. The next night I had a dream about Victoria. Brilliant. I mean,
Queen Victoria.
No, Lady
Dirty
Victoria.
bastard.
Well, actually, she acts like she's the queen. Well, actually, she's maybe she's making up, but she told me that she's queen or something. Actually, but it's a whole I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so if you're out there, Victoria, we did get it on in my dream. The dream itself was still dry as a bone, but it did happen.
Oh dear.
So that was nice, wasn't it? So at least I'm getting some action in my dreams, literally in your dreams.
Well, it's more than what I'm getting, mate. So well done.
There you go. Yeah, lucky. So I felt quite happy about that. My nocturnal life is better than my actual waking life at the moment. It's a bit sad. Thank goodness for dreams. If life's getting you down, go to sleep.
You like the low budget version of the Matrix, aren't you? So you're living a life in.
I am. Instead of bullet time, it's Victoria time.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's a blonde as well. Don't normally go for blondes, but anyway. All right, Victoria, if you're out there. Victoria.
Blondes have more fun, don't they?
They do with me.
Especially in your dreams.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. we got George Lucas saying what he did. What else?
Speaking of sexual partners.
Just for the new people who've come in, what did Lucas say again?
He turned around and said that only the prequel and the classic trilogy are his films. Pretty much saying that the sequel trilogy has nothing to do with him. It's not canon to him.
Ha ha. Lucas says no.
It is just a genuine shame Carrie Fisher isn't with us anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm getting depressed again. It really is. I'm still gutted about Han Solo dying. He's
What?
a fictional character.
Yeah, but
she actually died.
They could retcon it though, couldn't they?
Yeah, but
Lucas could retcon, but
exactly.
But can't now.
It's
gone.
Can't retcon Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
R.I.P. The real people, the other people's princess.
Yeah.
Just,
See, lots of challenges. That's why we're here. Lots of challenges in life, and as you hear as viewers, we're depressed too, but we're fighting through it. Fighting through it. We're still here. We're alive. We're staying alive. Look, I've got news for you, everyone. We're all going to die anyway, sooner or later.
Staying alive.
So that's why you've got to plough through. Take the pain. Are you having a bad day? I'll tell you about bad days. Plough through, because there's some people that aren't lucky enough to be alive. I think out of respect for the people that do get cut down in their prime of life, it's our job to plough through and try and make the world a better place by doing annoying broadcasts or whatever, however you want to contribute to a better world. Speech over.
Yeah.
All roads lead to a sequel trilogy.
Well, that's the certain broadcasters have been going on about this Lucas Civil War and Kathleen's getting fired and they're going to retcon the trilogy. It's not going to happen. Let's face up to it. I think I'm not even with the hashtag fire Kathleen Kennedy. It's just get rid of Disney, or better still, just forget about Star Wars. Can we not just write a different space opera?
She's dug in deeper than an Alabama tick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you like that, PD? There's a little chuckle there at the end of that.
A little sympathy laugh. You got a little sympathy.
Dug in deeper than Osama bin Laden, more like.
Dug in deeper than the Taliban in Afghanistan.
That's the one.
True though, isn't it? I mean, again, I'm not left wing or right wing, but I actually found myself agreeing with Tucker Carlson, who, to be fair, pundits should not be. The US military should not be attacking its own pundits. But as he pointed out, if it's anything like the Taliban, he'll be doing well. Be getting, what did he say, $1 million cashbacks from them and opening up an opium farm. I mean, let's be fair. It's not gone well, has it? You know, we all called, when Russia were in there, we called Afghanistan Russia's Vietnam. Well, now it's our Vietnam because we're in there, aren't we? When did we invade? 20 years.
But apparently they've sorted it out, though, haven't they? They've sorted it all out now.
I mean, we got rid of Hitler in 5 years. I mean, fuck's sake, you know.
A bit slow, aren't we?
Exactly, bunch of opium dealing, bearded, sexist, and they're not exactly.
It's all opium.
They're not exactly. Because did you hear when they released Last Jedi in Afghanistan
to
appease the Taliban? They give everyone a turban just to be friendly to the Taliban, because they're not exactly pro women's rights out there, are they? Come on, no. So, anyway,
Kral Birab, I'm starting to tune out of Star Wars news again. Yeah, I am, mate. I'm kind of more watching Sky News Australia now. What else? Kral Birab, you're on form tonight, mate. That was a Predator quote. Yes, it was.
Get to the chopper. Oh yeah, so
get to the chopper.
Because Trevor was brilliant yesterday. When are you going to get Stig on for Arnie off?
I was in contact with Commander today over email. He's having problems getting his stuff shipped. So
what's having problems with?
All his gear. No, because he's moved castles. You see.
Yeah. Well, what does he need? Well, he's done broadcast before.
It's the shipping container.
A microphone?
I don't know, but he says he's not going to be around this weekend because I think they're all going to be turning up or something, if I remember rightly. But I've planned it. We're going to do the big one the week after. So not this weekend, but the one after. Something
to look forward to. Actually, it's all like clusters, because hopefully in the next couple of days, and literally it's scheduled for the next 24 hours, but Murphy's Law, it hasn't happened. I'm going to have my first female guest, and I'm going to have an honoured guest that I can't name. He's not famous in the media sphere, but I used to work with him in the corporate days. He's just got one of the finest brains going. So I should have some good shows coming up, but that's if they actually happen. They were both meant to happen the next 24 hours. So far, nothing concrete. And I'm still trying to get
a lady for the channel.
I'm still trying to get Sarvik, because as Burnett says, everyone needs a favourite German. And Sarvik's German and female. Is weirdly enough, she's confirmed, no, I don't want to be on your stupid show. And then
she wants to be on mine.
I'm not saying women are fickle. And then she's like, well, we could watch Star Trek and talk about that. Yeah. So come on, Sarvik.
With women.
Is Sarvik a lieutenant, by the way?
Well, this one is.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, lieutenant, actually.
Lieutenant Sarvik.
I was going to say lieutenant, yeah.
Well, I don't know. She's, when she's in the room, she's the captain.
They all are, mate.
Don't disagree with Sarvik.
Well, Sarvik was given the captain's seat in the Star Trek 2, wasn't she?
Oh, boom! There you go. Maybe I should start calling her Captain Sarvik. There you spot on there. No, I'm seriously. I'm just.
There's a first time for everything.
That's the one. I mean, source of the goose.
There you go. But my problem is in life, not just romantically, just generally in life. I like strong women, but then the problem is I get strong women, and strong women are strong. They'll no cockney spock. It's like this. I'm sorry, Sarvik. I'll never disagree.
Jawohl, Frau Sarvik.
So strong women are strong. They do exactly what they say on the tin.
Yeah.
Shout out strong women. Shout out weak women. Shout out all women.
I think I really respect strong women. I think that's what it is.
It just must be more of my complex, deep-rooted psychology. But I like women that boss me about, and there's no shortage of them. My ex-wife, for one.
I like women on TV that are very, very tiny, but can kick fuck out of a 6'4" brick shit house, because it's obviously they're strong women.
That's the ones I like. I do like Gina.
Yeah. Fucking hell, she could twat you one.
Oh yeah.
Come to New Zealand for a photo shoot, Gina. You know you want to.
Yeah. If you like Gina Carano.
Or getting cancelled in the rain. You like offending Disney? Oh, let's do it again.
Well, shall we make up our own news about Gina Carano today?
Yeah, today, Gina Carano said, I'm going to single-handedly be the person that brought down Disney.
I know, it's amazing if there's one woman on TV who could genuinely, who you could think could knock the fuck out of a big bloke. It'd be her, and they've got rid of her.
I know. It's crazy.
Krual Birab. Gina can kick my ass. Same here, mate. Same here.
So is that a statement of fact, or is it a request? She can kick my ass anytime. I don't need your permission, man. Yeah, she's kicking Bob Chapek's ass, and she's not even there. I just realised that the 2 and 2 made 5, but now I realise why the Funko Pops of Gina have been cancelled. Sorry, Cara Dune. Because they're so spiteful. They just don't want to give her any residuals. They don't want to pay her any money.
I know.
Is that what it is then?
Ridiculous.
So I did to Andy Foster.
I was going to say, at least Alan Dean Foster, they haven't cancelled his books and they haven't fallen out with him, and they're still not paying him. So that's how they treat people they do like. She's better off. She probably would have been ripped off by Disney anyway. So good, well said, sir. Yeah, that Alan Dean Foster.
It is very spiteful, isn't it?
Childish, isn't it?
Very childish. Yeah, they're not getting away with it. Do you hear me, Bob Paycheck? Hashtag IRS. Hashtag taxing a spoon as an entry ticket is illegal.
They would rather lose the commission for the dolls than pay her residuals. That is pretty fuck.
Every loser wins.
Every loser wins. She's been Nick buried.
Cardinal sins. She'll have no back from him either.
You know, Carl thinks that Genesis of Daleks is a movie.
The who, the what now? Phil
Cardinal
Collins,
thinks the 4 or 6-part Doctor Who Genesis of Daleks is actually a movie.
Oh, no comment at this time.
It's a serial, you moron.
That's my mate you're talking about. That's not talking to me still a year later.
Would you like to see I'm going to do a live on air opening. Do you want to see it?
Brown, you got to have the Cardinal on your channel. Come on, Brown.
This is me opening a tin of Nivea face cream for men. Can you see it? Here we go.
But you see, if you can't beat them, join them. That's why I've done a cheese opening.
Look, you see it? Here we go. So hold on.
Well, he's got double our. He's got more subscribers than you and me put together, Brown. So he's doing something right.
So can you see that, guys? Cream.
No. Where?
Moisturising cream. That's the tin, the lid. There you go.
I can't see. Wow! Oh, you're doing a live opening.
By the way, this stream is not sponsored by Nivea for Men. Technically, it should be because there's all men in the chat. But Nivea, Nivea, if you want to donate a few shekels, I wouldn't say no.
No, I wouldn't. 15 minutes with you.
There you go.
Oh, I wouldn't say no.
See Cruel's on it. Here we go. That's a sexist tub of cream. It is.
It's a good point. Men and women aren't that genetically different. Why? Yeah. Why is it cream only for? Why is it gender specific? Oh, you got good one, Paul. But why is Nivea?
I think it's down to the. It'll be the ingredients. It'll be kind of targeted for the men.
But why?
Type of skin.
I mean, I'm not a biologist, but I'm not aware that men and women have got noticeably different skin. Plus, they're basically saying there's only 2 genders. Right, that's it. You just got Nivea cancelled. Suddenly, all the trans activists are waking up. What? Cream for men? What about women? What about the other 55 genders? What about super straights? What about people in the middle? What about lesbian cream? Canadian SpiderMan.
Can I have some of that?
Says, around in a boot. Men don't need face cream unless it's being used as a lubricant.
Yeah, for my skin, mate. Yeah.
I'm not saying she had a good time, but all I'm saying is when I came up, my face was like a glazed donut. Know what I mean? All right, moving on.
If I was to have children,
you'd be a good dad, grumpy dad.
Well, yeah.
Disapproving dad.
If I was to give one piece of advice to a young person of today, especially a male, but I suppose a female as well, that would be. If I was to give advice to a young person today, it would be...
Yes. Never finish your sentences.
Private education?
No. It would be moisturise daily.
I do walk in the shower.
Because in your mid-40s, early 50s, you would thank me for it. That's a life tip, boys and girls. It's never, never, never too late to start moisturising.
It's too late. It's too late for apologies. Too late for moisturising.
Just get yourself on 115. Just get yourself into a good face skin regime where lasting at night.
You will have smooth skin. Acton. Skin. This is the third skin, not the fourth skin. Accidental joke on 115.24. I accidentally backed into a pun.
I'm a skin Nazi.
Foreskin Nazi.
Do you manscape, Mr. Brown?
No, I'm not that bad.
Don't moisturise down there after you've manscaped.
Do you go from man to Brazilian?
No, you're taking the piss now.
Do you vajazzle? Do you pajazzle? Do you have those little stick-on stars on your public area down there?
Only in company.
On the new channel, not YouTube, but YouTube.
I got a free manscaping from the HS.
Oh, well, that's something. Oh, they gave you a little shave first, eh? Well, that's something.
Before I rip it out, yeah.
Did you not ask him for a Brazilian? Can you just leave a little landing strip down the middle, mate? Cheers.
Slavko says, what about 2 girls, 1 cup? Have you seen 3 girls, 1 cup? That's even better.
No comment. Make your own jokes. La 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 la. 3 French maids.
It's like the worst of the world all over again.
I will just say, everybody, just moisturise your face.
Silly.
Just moisturise your face. Yeah.
Moist your eyes. That's called crying, isn't it?
No.
If your eyes are moist, 16:45. No, seriously though, I cannot wait for the bloody hell. The milk's gone down. Reversed. I actually had a head on my milk there, so I'm going straight to soured coffee. It's soured like a bad marriage. Let's give it the sniff test. No, it's all right. I've got a very sensitive big nose, so I'd know if it was. And that's all good.
I'm just going to say to Canadian SpiderMan again.
Around and a boot.
Please tell your friends about us. We really do need some input from your side of the pond, my friend.
Yeah, we need more Canadians.
It's
Persia.
Yeah, it's very kind
the Mississauga
of
massive. Up the Mississauga.
We just need to branch out a little bit. So if you could do that, guys, it'll be fantastic.
From Mississauga to Montreal, Arcanut cousins. Come on. You still got the Queen on your banknote, so you're effectively still us. Come on, lads and lasses, and in between genders. Yeah, let's get more Canadians in.
I have been doing my damnedest to get Robert Burnett on here, but I think it's just very, very bad timing, and he's busy.
Yeah, he's
a busy lad. He's busy.
A friend of mine might have him soon, but that's all I can say about it.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's on overdrive at the moment. Yeah. I'm doing my damnedest to get him on. But he just seems to be... well, he's on now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, good, you've just lost half your listeners. Is he? Right, I've got to go. Bye. We shouldn't go up against Burnett because we're fans of him ourselves.
Well, it's the... they've gone back an hour, haven't they? Yeah.
This daylight saving bollocks. Yeah, I had to correct, speaking of channels and daylight saving, Nina Infinity and John Talks, because they did not realise, fun facts, that daylight saving was a concept brought in by the German military in World War One, just to piss everyone off. And 100 years later, it's still pissing everyone off. Yeah. It's nothing to do with farming, mate. It's World War One. I mean, could they just not get up an hour earlier?
Time Nazis.
Well, it was World War One. Come on, let's not conflate Germany. Yeah, all right then, fair enough. Well, they were bending time to their will, so that is, I guess you might have a point there. Springtime for Igor and Kennedy. Trey Peck is lying on his tax returns.
Do you know what the term Nazi?
Good to the job, National Socialists. See, they were left wing and right wing. That's what people need to realise.
It's just these fucking knobheads to just pile on in with this like generic terms, don't they?
You're a Nazi. You're a racist.
Because they haven't got the fucking intelligence to come up with something. It's just like, I'm a Nazi. Yeah, I'm
Bill
a fan.
Burr, you hate black people.
Why don't
exactly why? Why?
I'm going to pan this out. Why don't they just fuck off? On
That's
120.
it. That's it. Northern directness.
Don't
Fuck
give
off,
them any air,
lads.
mate. That's what I
Why
say.
don't they just fuck off? Because they're just they are just upsetting everybody.
Well, only if you let them. They're making me laugh.
But they just think they're on the right side of history, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're on the right side of history, the far right side.
Yeah, and after this, it'll be Nuremberg thing again, all over again. It'll be
Oh.
I was just following the orders.
Exactly, like at Disney.
Nuremberg
Exactly.
defense. Yeah, I was just following the orders.
They were after Bill Burr yesterday, weren't they?
Oh God, you see his comeback? It was amazing.
Calling this guy a racist, and bearing in mind this guy is married.
Exactly. Yeah.
What the fuck? Is it me?
No,
Is it?
he has a diverse wife.
See, in a way, when they say, "Oh, well, he's still racist," I mean, in a way, they're actually playing into my argument. There's no such thing as identity politics, because if having a wife of a different, ethnicity to yourself means you're still a racist, then equally, not having a wife of a different ethnicity doesn't mean that you are a racist. So they fuck themselves with that argument, haven't they? They're saying that gender and racial identity politics are out the window. It doesn't matter. So in a way, they've talked themselves out their own arguments. It's weird.
Exactly. So why can't stand? They're the biggest walking hypocrites in the universe.
They are double standards. They are the masters.
Double
of
standard city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheer double standards. We built this city on double standards.
And us Brits are the king of double standards, so we're angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're allowed to be hypocrites because we invented the word.
Yeah.
I say we. I'm from Poland, but you know what I mean.
I was
I'm
watching
an immigrant expat.
I was watching Sky News Australia, and
You love it, don't you?
I do. I think it's Unilever. You know, the like the fucking household products.
Yeah. Washing powder
and skin fucking cream and all that stuff. You know, household products. Apparently, I think it's Unilever. I may be wrong. What they've done now is, you know, you buy Courtney.
Sorry,
it's a bit loud.
I'm just stirring.
I know you are
stirring the shit, mate. Shit stirring, mate.
You know, when you would buy, say, hair shampoo for normal hair,
as opposed to elbow shampoo
or moisturizer for normal skin. What they've done is they've removed the term normal.
Oh no. Because normal's offensive, isn't it?
Yes.
Special now.
Yes.
Skin cream care for weirdos. Extreme
people,
skin care.
I'm not normal. I'm this. I've got offended because the shampoo I'm buying says normal.
Oh my God.
I would just say to everybody in the chat, subscribe to Sky News Australia because it's fucking superb. It's almost like
you've not given me a shout out yet. You're giving Sky News. Forget that. Subscribe to Cockney Spark. If you are subscribed,
listen, they've got 1.23. They've got 1.23 billion gazillion subscribers, mate.
And I've got 81. I mean, you're up there in your triple figures now, aren't you? The king of
101. Room 101.
King of the hundreds. And I'm struggling. I'm down here.
That's what they want to take it to, isn't it?
I'm in the double figure ghetto.
Yeah, Cruel Barab. Yeah, normal is a bad word now. I heard about that. Yeah, I just watched this news report, and the Australian presenters, they were just basically just fucking laughing. And they were saying that Unilever or whatever company it is will regret it when people stop buying their products.
Exactly. Get one, go broke.
I thought they were scales.
They even said that, yeah.
Unilever puller. Theory, process skin care. Oh, a moment's silence for that joke. I tried. Come on. They can't all be winners, can they? I'm just human.
Shall we just see what 10 seconds of silence is like on air? Here we go.
You can't have dead air. It's bad.
Can't have dead air. Yeah, they'll cut you off.
Bad, mate.
Bad
Is it?
day.
Why? What happens?
Well, it's just an industry rule. You can't have dead air when you're doing radio or podcast because it's with Ofcom will think that your channel's gone dead.
Exactly.
What,
Yeah,
even though
what
we're
are you
on,
listening when Trevor
YouTube?
said?
Yeah, you can do it here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying generally.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
hospital radio don't do it, so you don't do it. I mean, you can
Exactly.
try, but dead air equals opportunity for Cockney Spock to do more talking, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Think about it. Dead air, live opportunity.
Think about it.
Cruel Birab in the chat says, I'm not allowed to say anything because I live in Scotland. No, I've seen Sky News on Australian occasion. They are having none of it. Exactly.
No,
Honestly, it's just so refreshing to watch.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be watching Sky News, but they're actually
it's like
they're right, basically.
It's like going for a long cycle ride and getting really sweaty and hot, and say it's like 90 degrees outside, the sun's baking down, you're doing 3 hours on the push bike, you are sweating your fucking bollocks off. The farmers are ploughing the fields, or
you're
they're
just rubbing it
harvesting.
into PD Riggs there, aren't you?
So so there's like crud all over your face, and it's just you're just absolutely you're dirty to the fucking max, and then you get home
dirty,
undress, get in the shower, and it's the best shower ever. That's what it feels like watching Sky News Australia.
That's a long message.
Yeah.
You went all
They
that
ain't
way
having
for that
none of it, are they?
It's wonderful.
Yeah. I reckon the establishment will push back in the end. I reckon this whole palace thing is the start of it. It'll get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of things on YouTube this week, basically saying that
President Markle,
people like Johnson are just gutless because they're just letting it happen.
Yeah,
or Boris, both.
Yeah, Boris Johnson.
Even Farage stands against it, weirdly enough.
Yeah, they're just being fucking gutless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gutless major libertarians, yeah.
Yeah, gutless, and they're just getting away with it. And yeah, I think I'm going to emigrate to Australia.
Bring some internet with you. Australia.
Sticks a stick in Australia unless it comes back, then it's a boomerang.
Nice.
Wah, 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 wah. 2.5 minutes, and then we're out of here, guys. So, anything when you want to say to finish off here?
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. I will just say to the regulars, good to see you, boys and girls. Well, I would say boys and girls, but there isn't a. Good to see you, boys. Tell your friends about us. I know you're all subscribed, but please recommend us to your friends so can, just get the watch hours up a little bit and get some more subs, because I kind of get the feeling that we're not going to have a problem ultimately with the watch hours. It's the subs that are going to be the tricky one. So
go get yourself around, Brown. Go get yourself around.
I just think it's going to be
say hi to Dan Hadley or something.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the subs that are going to be the So I'll just say, guys, cheers for popping in. PD Rich, thanks for coming on, my friend.
Oh, it's no worries. Sorry, I came on late. Just came in.
Your timing was perfect, sir.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I did kind of tweet I sent you the message quite late, so appreciate you coming on, my friend.
That's fine. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. We'll see you next time, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
All right, buddy.
Anytime you need me.
Cockney Spock, wonderful as always, my friend.
Yay, bollocks.
Indeed.
Thank you. That's my way of saying thank you.
Indeed.
Cockney, you got a show on later.
Are you going to do an after show?
I don't know.
See you, Scott.
Maybe. I'll see how I go. Just
because I can link you in a chat if you want.
I think maybe. I might. I think I'm going to watch Maya Burnett for half hour and
I think I'll do that. Just chill out.
Okay,
yeah. Catch us in the Burnett chat. We'll be annoying in there.
I'll just say to everybody, I think we'll probably be around roughly same time tomorrow, 9:00 GMT. Canadian SpiderMan. See if you can get some of your mates to come on.
See if we find Chris Berger.
Yeah. Yeah, we just need to get some new blood in the chat. And then hopefully stuff might start happening. So
This is exciting, though, Brown. This is early days. I love early days channels.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
Exciting.
exactly.
It's episode 1. It's it's what's going to happen?
It is.
Yeah, we're freer when there's fewer listeners. When we get into those things,
It is.
We'll
We
probably get
Can't do.
cancelled
When you make
on
when you make 1,000 and finally start getting ad revenue, right? You've got to dress up as Darth Maul.
Yes.
Oh, no costume required. I'm already there. Double-ended lightsaber, yes, please. Double your pleasure.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Oh, dress up as Jedi Knights.
I'm going to play the
Crazy
outro
days.
music, guys. So,
Jedi
shall we say goodbye to everybody?
Computer says
Bye,
no.
chat.
Computer says no.
Computer says no.
Is this thing still on?
Audio says no. Goodbye.